Okay, these are the consonants. In Korean, consonants is called chaum, cha, Okay, so we have three lines here. Uh, the first is in the beginning of a word, second is in the middle or any place in a word except beginning or the last, and third is as a past chain or as final consonant. Okay, let's see the first word. First word is kyok. When kyok appears in the beginning, it is pronounced as kha. Okay, but when it appears in the middle, it is pronounced as g, as a past chain. Okay, as a past chain. Then it is pronounced as k. Let's come on second consonant of Korean language, Hangul. It is neon. When neon appears in the beginning of any word, it is pronounced as it is na, n. And when neon is appearing in the middle or any place of a word except of beginning and the last, it is pronounced as na, n. And same, when it appears as a past chain, it is pronounced as na, nien, na, n. Let's come to the third character or alphabet. It is thiget. When thiget appears in the beginning of a word, then it is pronounced as th. When thiget appears in the middle part of any word, then it is pronounced as d. And as a past chain, it will become t. Let's come to the fourth character, real. Okay, when real appears in the beginning of any word, it is pronounced as r. And when it appears in the middle part, it is the same. The pronunciation will be same, r. And when real will appear in the last part as a past chain in any word, then it is pronounced as l. Let's come to the alphabet neum. When neum appears in the beginning, it is pronounced as ma, and in middle same, ma, m. And in the last as a past chain, it is the same, ma, m. Now let's come to the next, and next alphabet is, it is phup, and phup appears in the beginning, it is pronounced as ph, and when it appears in the middle, the pronunciation will be the b, ba, and when it appears as a past chain, then pronunciation will become p. Okay, let's come to the next, siot. When siot appears in the beginning, it is pronounced as sh. It is pronounced as sh. and when it appears in the middle of any word, it is pronounced as sh or sir. There is a typo here with Hindi and English. It appears as a paschim, then it is pronounced as t, t, t. Let's come to the next consonant. It is ing. Okay, when ing appears in the beginning or in the middle of any part, then it's depend on the vowel, because the ing cannot come separate in the beginning or in the middle part of any word. Okay, and when it appears as a paschim, then it is pronounced as ing, as ing. Let's come to the next. It is chiat. When chiat appears in the beginning, it is pronounced as cha, and in the middle it is pronounced as ja, and as a paschim it is pronounced as t. Let's come to the next. It is chiat. For the understanding, we can also say it spirited chiat, and when spirited chiat will appear in the beginning, it is pronounced as chiat, cha, in middle cha, half cha and half cha, cha, and as a paschim it will become t. Let's come to the next, and next is, it is spirited kyak. Okay, it is kyak, but for better understanding we can also say it as kyak. Okay, and when spirited kyak will come in the beginning, it is pronounced as kha, kyak, kha, half ka and kha mix, kha. In middle the same, kha, and as a paschim it is ka. Next is, for the better understanding, we can pronunciate it or remember it like spirited thiat. Okay, spirited thiat, and when spirited thiat appears in the beginning, it is pronounced as tha, half tha and tha, tha. In the middle it is the same, tha, and as a paschim it will become ta, t. Let's move on the next, kyop. Okay, or for the better understanding we can also say spirited pyop. Okay, and when spirited pyop will appear in the beginning, the pronunciation should be ph, pyop, ph, half p and half ph, ph. Okay, it is the same in the middle part, and when it appears as a paschim it is pronounced as p. Let's move on the next, hyat. Hyat. When hyat appears in the beginning, it is pronounced as ha, the same in middle part, ha, and when it appears in the last or as a paschim, it is pronounced as t. Okay, and let's move on the double consonant or sanchaum. There are 5 sanchaum in the Korean alphabet, and it is, first is sankhyat. Okay, and when Sankhya will appear either in beginning or middle or as a paschim, the sound will be same. K, K, okay, the sound will be same. And let's move on the second, Santigat, okay, when Santigat will appear in beginning or middle or as a paschim, the sound will be T, T, okay, and when Sankhya will appear in any place, okay, in any place in a word, then the pronunciation should be P, okay, and when Sankhya will appear in the beginning or in the middle part of a word, then the sound should be like S or Sh. It depends on the word. Do not worry right now. When you will learn each and every word, then you will come to know when S will use and when Sh will use. Okay? And when Sankhya appears as a paschim, then it is pronounced as T. Let's come on the last consonant. It is Sankhya. When Sankhya appears in the beginning of a word, it is pronounced as Ch. The same with the middle, it is pronounced as Ch. And when it appears as a paschim, it is pronounced as T. Okay, I hope you all have the better understanding now of Korean alphabet, Korean consonants. Okay, in next video we will discuss the vowel and the double vowels of Hangul. Till then, 감사합니다 and 안녕히 계세요.